beautiful morning. I'm very grateful to be here. I just ran out of propane, trying to get this burner to light. Unless I forgot to open the tank. I forget to open. I forgot to open the tank. Let's try this again. We're golden, baby.
Hole digger is just get yourself a circle like in the middle, doing that.
Okay.
Now you have an edge break off all around there, and just work your way out, and then just work a spiral.
Okay.
Dig it. Work a spiral and dig it. That's the easiest way I've ever found. Anyway. You can get another water closer by. This is how a poor man vibrates his concrete. You do this so it all settles down to the ground, like settles into all the crevices, and you don't get what's called rock pockets, where like there's a void like that in between and there's a bunch of rocks and no actual cement in there. By the way, cement is a thing that is in concrete. It's not a cement truck, it's a concrete truck. This gets all the air bubbles out. If it was a little wetter, you'd actually see it going pop, 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 pop all around, but they're coming out, trust me.
Is it normally wetter?
This is stiff concrete, but the wetter is, well, it's a preference thing. I mean, there's a certain amount you can add to make it actually structurally sound when it cures, but it's a pretty wide window, and it depends on the weight of the thing you're putting on it, and blah 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 blah. There's a lot of math there. This is a little stiff. This means it'll set up faster for me. Saying it's a footing, it doesn't need to look pretty. Yeah, so that's about what I'm doing right there. So it's got to go down a 10th.
Okay. I'm standing in front of one of our water tanks. Today we are doing our best to see if we can gravity feed a water to the lower pad where we're setting up the workshop so that we can get some compaction and mixed concrete. So we have started to run the hose. Brandon and I are going to head down the hill, attach the rest of the hoses that we have right now, and see if it's long enough. So let's go take a look. I'm gonna take the shortcut and show you the way. We're gonna follow the hose down. through our beautiful forest here.
It's good.
We found a place to live. I imagine that you all would like to see it before I fill it with our stuff. Well, it's nice and pretty. We have a very lovely 1990s Coronado Fleetwood motorhome here. And I'm going to show you around so that you can see how we're going to use this as our intermediate living space before we jump into a house build. So let's go check it out. So we've got a fantastic this is a 29-foot motorhome that we acquired from friends / my boss. And it has a full bed. It has a full bathroom area. It has, gotta push it, a really nice full-sized shower area. And this door separates us like this from the dogs at night so that we have our own bedroom space, while they enjoy this beautiful space out here. I'm so excited. So we've thought a lot about and kind of worked with the opportunities that have been presented to us on how we're going to get out full-time of the place that we have been renting and into the off-gridding space full-time. And this showed up as an opportunity kind of in passing, and it just felt really good. It felt like the right choice, and we were super excited to have people who wanted to give us a really good deal on something that we just harnessed the beauty of having some pretty good setup already in place so that we can get full-time there and get everything built out. So this is gonna be our living situation for the time being. To this morning, we parked it at our current property that we're renting so that I can load up a lot of the stuff that we need to take over there anyway. And then we're gonna drive it over in a couple hours to the property and get it set up on a kind of temporary spot while we get everything else situated on where we want to put everything. Just so grateful for you all. Grateful to be in this wonderful space. I am just over the moon ecstatic about, and honestly, I'm a little scared. I think this is important to note. There's a little bit of fear in this step because the thing that creeps into my brain and it's like a limiting belief and a thought is, what if you get stuck in the space of moving into a motorhome and living in it full time, and you don't build a house and you're living in a motorhome for the rest of your life or whatever. And immediately I see that logic is not sound, but it kind of gets rooted into a space of saying, like, what if you show up as a person that you don't necessarily want to be, and what if you have to tell people you live in a motorhome, and like, are people gonna think of you? And it's like, all right, we're not doing this. I mean, that's like my internal dialogue is, you know, we're not doing this. You can't do all these what ifs, and you can't set yourself into the space of wondering and worrying about what other people are going to think when you have enough on your plate right now. So there is a little bit of that there, and I feel like it's worthy of being shared because if it's something that I'm working through, it's probably something that somebody else is working through. I'm actually super excited because this is going to be a really good space for us, even though I am struggling with some of those other limiting belief mindset gaps. And at the end of the day, I know that this was the right choice. Everything has been aligned so perfectly, and the universe has told me time and time again that I'm on the right path. So we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep rolling with this. And, you know, if you're experiencing anything along those lines of limiting beliefs or wondering what other people are going to think of you because something that you want to do or something that you're choosing to do that feels aligned, just try it anyway. You never know what'll happen. It might be worth a shot. Hope you all have a great day. You got this. Oh shit.
My butthole's puckering though.
How you did that though?
That was uncomfortable.
Yeah. Folks, we made it.